I'm at my best friend's house in Scottsdale, Arizona. I just gave a keynote about building sellable physical products brands using Amazon and direct response. And my best friend lives here, and so we're hanging out at one of his 8 homes in Scottsdale, Arizona. I tell you this because I met my best friend who had the biggest impact on me as an entrepreneur. Mark and Travis Sago are the 2 people who have had the biggest impact on me in my career. And I met both of them by being at the right place at the right time. And we're going to talk about that. Because I have been doing this thing where I've actually been emailing a bunch of my followers and customers. I've been communicating with them via my email list, just listening. Like what's holding people back? What's going on? And I've discovered people are waiting. They're waiting for this inflection point to hit. And there's this great book by Jeff Olson. It's called The Slight Edge. And he makes the argument that big leaps in progress, they don't come from these magical moments. They come from positioning yourself in the right place and doing it over and over and over again, and one of them hits. Now, look, I met my best friend Mark, who had a profound impact on me. I met him at an event. I met him where there were other people doing what I wanted to do at an event, and I was very uncomfortable in that room. I was not ready for that room. I didn't belong in that room. And it was one of the most profound moments of my life. It's one of the biggest step ups that I ever got, being at that event. And guess what? I got lucky. I got lucky by meeting Mark. I got lucky by meeting people that I still do business with today. In fact, I was just mapping out with my business partner. His name is Matt. I was just mapping out with him some new initiatives going forward. Guess what? I met him at an event. I met him at the same place that I met Travis Sago, my mentor for more than 10 frickin' years. Going and seeking out the right place at the right time, and then doing the hard work over and over and over and over again. I was driving back from dinner last night with Mark. We're coming back from True Food Kitchen. And I said, Mark, I am just amazed at the fact that when I look at people that I met in this world 10 years ago, who I thought were so far ahead of me, they're doing the exact same thing that they were doing 10 years ago, and they haven't grown. And we have. And now I feel like we've passed up all those people. And guess what? That's when you get to keynote the events. That's when you get the Millie. That's when people start looking at you as their leader. It comes from putting yourself in the right place at the right time over and over again, seeking people out, doing the hard work over and over and over. And people are waiting. They're sitting around waiting for like some amount of clarity before they can move forward. I have this phrase that I say when I don't know what to do. I go, well, let's make some mistakes. Let's just try some things. Let's just go and get our hands dirty and mess up and screw up and go. Like nothing terrible happens. Do you have any idea how lucky we are? Like we have such a safety net in this world. It's like the right place at the right time exists all the time. And you just keep opening loops with the right people, seeking them out, providing value, doing good to your customers, constantly giving and giving and giving, making deposits in other people's accounts, making content if that's your thing, making offers if that's your thing, following up with customers to ensure that they're deliriously happy if that's your thing. But it is always going out and giving and constantly putting yourself in the right place. And one of them is the right time, and you meet the right person and your life changes. But it doesn't happen when you're waiting or even learning or consuming. It comes from going and seeking it out and giving and providing and depositing over and over and over again. And the minute you feel stuck, you go back to giving. And if you're really stuck, you're either missing a strategy, your strategy's off, like you're selling spatulas when you should be building a real business. Maybe you don't have the right mindset. That's number 2. You don't have the right mindset. You're thinking small. You're thinking about taking rather than giving. You're thinking about what you can get rather than what you can create. Or number 3, you don't have the right network. You don't have the right people. The change in those 3 things is what creates exponential growth. For example, for me, I was selling affiliate products from 2006 to 2013. That was how I made my money. And I learned about search engine optimization and email marketing and video marketing. It made me an okay affiliate, but when I discovered that I was following the wrong strategy and that I needed to build brands, my skill set built $1 million companies over and over and over again. And now I can teach this stuff. Guess what? I had the wrong strategy, but I put in the right work, and the minute I fixed my strategy, that changed everything. I've had times where I had the wrong mindset. You realize I paid $25,000 when I was 24 years old to get into a mastermind of people who scared the crap out of me because they were so far ahead of me. And you know what I said? I told somebody, I'm doing this because I simply want to be forced to think the way that it requires to think in order to have the results that they have. And guess what? Those are the same people that today come to me for advice. Number 3, you have the wrong network. You need new people. We all know that one person that can absolutely change everything. You have to seek them out. You have to go to where they are. You have to position yourself to be in the right place at the right time. Those 3 things, the right strategy, the right mindset, the right people, those are the things that if you're at a plateau, you need to fix. To constantly give, constantly be giving to those around you. Be seeking out the right place at the right time. And analyze strategy, mindset, people. Those are the 3 levers. Pull them.